Theolytics is developing a proprietary adenoviral library of 100 million variants to develop therapeutics that can treat cancer while leaving the healthy cells in the patient unharmed.
The approach that we're using with oncolytic viruses, we inject a small amount of virus into the blood of these patients. It can target the cancer cells, it can target the cancer-associated fibroblasts, the stroma, as well as raising an anti-tumour immune response in those patients. That can have enduring effects.
The biggest challenge really is those cancer types that hardly respond to any therapies. These are the really unmet medical need that we have. And Theolytics was constructed and built on that basis. We really need new therapies that are not out there.
This therapy, it's unique in that a small amount of virus reaches the tumour. It can self-amplify and replicate and spread over time within that tumour, very selectively within that tumour, following just a short treatment regime.
100 million variants have been developed that we can now explore as a drug discovery platform to treat virtually any type of cancer. What our team does is we place those viruses on actual patient tumor samples, which is a really high hurdle in terms of understanding how those viruses kill the tumor. And then we let Darwinian process take over, and the virus that is the best out of the 100 million rises to the top. We have, for example, a 2 million-fold more diverse library of adenovirus than exists in nature. And this allows us the robust discovery potential to find those very rare versions of the virus that can have all the attributes that we think will lead to success in the clinic. And that's a real huge advantage.
The funding from Innovate UK is actually a transformative step forward. Without funding, we cannot do anything.
The cancer therapeutics funding enabled us to move our research from the bench, the lab bench, into the clinics. So it allowed us to start a first-in-human trial for patients with advanced ovarian cancer, really high unmet need patient population that really urgently needs new therapeutics. And it enabled us to translate the research that we've been doing here in the identification of a novel candidate, oncolytic immunotherapy candidate, and to test that in patients.
These kinds of funds are tremendously important for a company at our stage.
The mission of the company is to improve the lives of cancer patients and their families as a byproduct, and that is a really exciting mission. I can't really think of something more worthwhile that I would like to be spending my time on, and I feel that the Theolytics approach and it really can make a difference, and we were delighted to have the funding from Innovate UK to enable us to transform the research that we're doing here into real clinical products.